yes, I am. Let's just get the story up. We should be streaming as we speak. But I'm not doing all at once. Hello everyone, sorry, this is Leon. I was just putting the story up then.
Hey, I'm Phil.
Sorry,
as well. I'm here.
And we're playing LittleBigPlanet Karting. That was quite the kart you've got there.
Yeah, I'll just go back into that actually. This is one of the strongest elements of the game is customising your kart. So I've gone with a flying saucer there. I think I could put wheels on it if I wanted to.
So how does so you have bodies and
bodies, wheels.
What are the elements you can mess around with then?
So you can change what type of. So we've gone for a monster truck thing. So these are the different type of wheels. It's got grapefruit at the moment. I can make it out of wire. Doesn't look like wire to me, but got wagon wheels. You can change the seat, which doesn't make a lot of difference. But
purely a visual touch.
Yeah. You can even change the engine sound.
All right.
It's like a muscle car or something.
That's a good point. Can you play the sounds? I'm gonna check, make sure my got about audio. Right. Make some noise.
There's your stock car. You hearing them?
Yeah, we got some noise now.
Okay. I've got a load of horns as well. Are you hearing each horn?
Yeah, I do like a good comedy horn.
Alright. So there's your options. Yeah, you can spend quite a while on it. Oh, you can even change your steering wheel as well.
So are these unlocked sort of... how does it work in comparison to then like LittleBigPlanet? Obviously, in the previous game, well, in the main game, you unlock kind of... your hats and your bits and your stickers with bubbles, don't you? And you get things at the end. Is that a similar system here?
Very, very, very similar. Yeah, almost identical. Yeah, it really plays it safe. It plays it very similar to the original platformers formula. Just showering you with gifts basically as you play the game.
So, I mean, I played a little bit of the beta, and I was amazed how much it resembled LittleBigPlanet. Just not just these planets and the way you interact with it, but just the sort of the structure and the mechanics of it all. The creative side of it? I mean, I saw you in the review, which is on the site. You talked about creating a track. Something.
I created the Brazil Grand Prix circuit. I'll see if I can find that. Actually, it's a bit of a mess, but.
I should just explain that there's a day one patch has come out now that the game is out in America, and it doesn't work on debug consoles, which is why we can't currently go online, but we could before. We're just blocked out at the moment.
So here's the Interlagos Grand Prix circuit.
The attention to detail is staggering. So
yeah, I've struggled slightly with the elevation there, so it doesn't actually have these sort of canyons in between the track, but the track elevation's fine. It's just the surrounding area that's just lacking slightly at the moment. Okay. And it's really easy to do. So I'll just pop in for a test drive. I've gone in the wrong place. I'm not going to get back on the track.
You're outside the track.
I'm outside the track.
Oh no, you're good.
Did a little jump. So this is Interlagos Grand Prix. It's only F1 aficionados might be able to recognise it.
I know it well.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
Obviously, Leon knows it well. So yeah, a little bit sparse at the moment, but I mean, this took, well, realistically an hour, but that's only because I'm inept and got a bit obsessed with all the cambers of the corners and things. So if we go back out,
yeah, let's put some bits in. Let's make some things.
Right. Okay. Let's edit the branches. Oh, so this is like the very basic tool. Oh, I'm going to have to destroy it. Oh, am I? No, I'm not. It's really easy. It is super easy, at least when you're starting off. I don't know about when you're... I don't know what he's doing. Well...
so yeah, you can put a shortcut in and see what it's trying to do there. I think what it is the track isn't the track isn't wide enough apart to sort of create what we're trying to do. What about, can we drop some weapons in and stuff like that?
Yes, we probably can.
It's being passed on a note.
Okay, let's try weapons. have a look in.
We haven't got comments. Or if you just if you just drop some bits in and just chat what you're doing, I'm just going to quick fiddle with YouTube and try and work out why the comments are disabled.
I'm going to try and make this track look a little bit nicer. So here's all the material. Oh, here we go. Avalon Building 1. Oh my god, it's gigantic! Okay, that deserves a place on the track. Maybe about here. Absolutely gigantic. So R2 and L2 there are changing the elevation. So I want it basically at ground level. And I can make it a bit less gigantic or even a bit more gigantic.
Whoa, yeah, that's inside my brain now.
Let's go for the extreme, let's make it a bit bigger. Some sort of... That's quite the structure.
That is, yeah, it's imposing.
Oh, snap to ground, that's useful.
Yeah, just sort of shift very gently then.
What else can we put in there?
But let's have a look at some. Have we got any like weapon bubbles, things like that? Have we got any like?
Put the weapons in actually, because maybe some global settings. There's some
your,
very helpful tutorial.
Yeah, in your gearbox. So middle top. Yeah, goodie bag. Surely that'll be architecture. Go R1. R1 again. Is there nothing? There we go.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's drop some archers in and some rockets and stuff. Let's put them on the track.
Okay. Get that rotating. See, I don't know if these are actually the...
I think they're going to be weapons you pick up.
Well, the weapons you see, they're always changing. So they're on a constant cycle of change, so when you drive through them. Well, let's give it a...
Let's drop some... I'll put some arches and some ramps and things on. I want to sort of put, I want to put some stuff in here and then I want to have a drive round.
Okay. Well, let's make some beautiful arches there. Alright.
Go a bit further up the... Let's fill the track with crap.
Alright, here we go. Let's make it a bit bigger.
Well, make it smaller, put 2 in.
Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. There's your 2 arches. Anything else you want putting in before you touch?
What else we got?
Boats?
Boats, maybe like ramps. Oh, what's a dinosaur? Dinosaur. No, down.
Oh, okay. There it is, a huge monster. Oh, it's loading. It must be absolutely massive. Oh my god, it is. Right. That can go... Maybe that needs to go somewhere else on the track.
Put it there so you see it as you go around the... that's it.
Okay. I think it needs to go a bit higher.
What was that snap to ground thing you found earlier?
Yeah, I can't remember what the shortcut was. There it is.
There we go.
Right. I'm gonna let you have a drive around. It'll be interesting to see what those blue rockets do. I think they're just decoration.
We shall find out.
There you go.
Am I going the wrong way?
Yeah. Oh man, that gigantic structure.
Oh, we can still hit people, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going the wrong way, but it doesn't matter.
No, that's the right way.
That's right.
So they're
so it's just decorations. Yeah. So the weapons cycle around the bubbly things.
Yeah, I've yet to figure out how to put the weapons on there, but
what's the handbrake?
I'm sure it's easy. Maybe square. Does that feeling like a handbrake?
Jump. That is quite a jump.
So if you hold down X while you go around the corner, I think that's...
Oh, drifting.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of different karting games lately, so...
I have gone off track.
I have, so... Yeah, actually...
No.
Oh, no. You can always go back out.
I'm just going to drive up. I want to see the huge monster.
Here he is.
If not, why it stuck to the ground.
Not quite. Actually, my gigantic building's not quite stuck to the ground either.
Oh, this is disastrous. What was your... Why am I jumping? There we go.
Yeah, I think you need a bit more in.
Yeah. No, I need to hit the fence at exactly the right point.
Oh, there we go.
No!
It's
Oh,
worth
this
saying
is
that
terrible. This is good television.
The quality of user content is slightly higher than this on average.
Oh dear, oh dear.
People that know how to put weapons on.
Okay, so let's see
like
some of the because obviously it's got a story mode with the is it the Horde?
Yeah, the Horde. They're little nasty versions of sackboys. That I'm definitely not going to save those changes. I'll pour into Lagos GP. Yeah, they're little nasty guys who are hoarding everything in the universe and putting it on their home world, and it's ruining the universe.
The Sackyverse.
Sackverse, yeah. So, in order to stop the apocalypse, you got to race them all.
Fair enough.
So I'll take you to. This was my favourite. My favourite planet. It's kind of like a 1950s, you know, tomorrow's world sort of vibe.
Okay.
The breakfast machine is good. We're going to go into the infallible breakfast machine. So yeah, they're all pretty distinct. I think there are about 8 or 9 worlds, and they've all got their own distinct art style. So here we go. I mean, it's all nonsense, of course, but
Do we have? Is it creators again? Like was it Planet 2? You have like is it creators, don't you? Like sort of like guide you through and.
yeah, there are a couple of characters like that. I don't know if, well, yeah, there's Don, this sort of used car salesman who seems to be your guide through this planet. Although he ends up, here he is. I like his voice. It's got to be the same voice actor from The Sims, surely.
I don't know, yeah, where the Simlish stuff comes from. I always assumed it was sort of put through a program. It never occurred to me like they might hire people and kind of go like, you got to talk like this.
Yeah, no, apparently because they've got the real recording artists to re-record like famous songs and stuff, and yeah, they do a little.
What if they actually work? They work it out, or just kind of go, just go sim de bum de ba de ba de ba.
You've already got it. I could not do that. No, I saw Hayley Williams from Paramore try and do it, and she had it she had the new lyrics written down as just gibberish.
Wow.
So
I wonder if you feel like that's a high point in your career. Well, this doesn't even look like a conventional track, does it? It's like a...
No, well, this is like a battle mode. So I'm searching for... Here we go. Coloured gels. And accumulating more of them than the Horde.
And these are... I can see like the presents there. Are they weapons?
Yeah, here's some weapons. So...
Oh.
I need to get myself to the red zone.
Why?
That's where all the gels are appearing. Oh man! Probably missed my window of opportunity in the red zone, but green zone is nearby.
Grab the toast. I'm getting carried away.
I should be able to nick that one.
So what? Sorry, what are these things you're collecting? Why are they important?
With the context of the level, I forget. There's something to do with breakfast, I think.
Okay.
But it's a tenuous link anyway, whatever the point is.
Oh,
that's a shame. I am currently in 6th.
Jet? Oh, I was about to say, what does the jetpack do? Just turbo boost.
Yeah. Yellow zone. Get to the yellow zone.
Oh.
I'm not using my weapon either.
Yeah, yellow zone. Oh no.
There was my weapon.
Not been blasting.
This has gone wrong. Only 1 minute remaining. I did this first time when I was actually playing it through 2 of you. They've obviously learned and improved, and it's definitely what's happened.
Ooh.
Oh, I could get that one. And that one. No, not that one. So yeah, the battle mode's a nice little diversion when you've been doing sort of 6 or 7 races in a row.
So is it sort of races and battle modes? Is there anything else? Was he
there are
small
a couple of rallies as well, which are actually my favourite.
So what's a rally work? What's a rally work? Well, how does a rally work?
So you're just one guy on his own trying to set the time and like a checkpoint race, but it's an opportunity for them to be a bit more creative with the races. And there's a particularly good one where Don, the used car salesman who we met earlier, I've got to get that. Simply got to get that gel. Don, the used car salesman, sells some bad food. They turn into zombies in a fridge, and the zombie food comes chasing after you. It's a really good rally. I'll check it out in a minute. So I did badly.
Just the matter of factness of it, yeah. I did badly.
That was a bad one for me. I can take that on the chin. P4.
So where does this sort of rack in then in terms of, say, hardcore racer or party kind of wheelie thing?
It's definitely more of the well-known party wheelie genre.
I'm trying to avoid any sort of major kind of karting brands. That,
yeah, exactly. But it's definitely more of a light-hearted thing. I think anyone can pick it up.
There's a certain karting game most people are thinking of that this leans very much towards.
Yeah, although it doesn't really handle like that certain karting game. The let's try and find this best before date. This is the refrigerator zombie food thing.
Zombies.
But yeah, the power sliding feels very unique. I'll demonstrate that in a minute when we get back into the game. And the weapons, because the random in all karting games, really, but you really just get what you're given, and there doesn't seem to be a mechanic of like if you're dead last, you don't seem to get better weapons and items.
I saw that. So there's no like magic sort of thing that will catapult you to the front or get rid of the first person, or
not with any great. They're all quite tightly balanced, and it really is about managing what you've got and using it at the right time. Above kind of, in certain other karting games, you can get by nailing all the power slides, getting the boosts out of the corners, and knowing the tracks and stuff. Because the overall speed of the racing's a bit slower in this one, it is more about the weapons. Yeah. So here's the
what are the weapons you've got then? So I think I saw like some electric stuff, and you were blasting some things.
Yeah, there's a couple of homing missiles, and there are a few that fire just directly in front of you. So there's like a bolt of electricity. There's some green goop that you can fire out in front of people.
Is that? I wonder if that's there was a goopy thing in 2. Fire like lobby stuff.
Yeah, so I am now racing against these zombie melons and donuts and things, racing to get to a chopper, and this was one of my favourite.
Oh, was that a crapinator you had then?
Yes.
How does that work in here?
So there are certain areas where you will need to, like exactly like this. I've forgotten the control for it. It's been a while.
So you could have grabbed on that thing and swung.
I could have grabbed onto that and swung, yeah, and it would have given me a bit of a speed boost. Hopefully there'll be more of it. There we go. It's got to be, it's L1. I thought it was R1.
Okay, and that boosts your speed.
Yeah.
Watch out for the demon bagel things.
This is quite difficult, this one. So all the green stuff kills you. The donuts kill you. Everything kills you, basically.
Everything kills you, so it's like real life.
Yeah. Well, it's gone off feed. That's fatal to the touch, obviously. So
your little trapdoor thing just pops up sort of underneath where you died.
Yeah, very in canon. I really thought I was going to make that one.
What's the rainbows there up in the top right? Is that?
This is how many checkpoints I need to hit. So all the checkpoints.
Oh, so it's rainbows
denoted as rainbows. Yeah.
Oh, so I guess so you can. Can you remember what the factors are you sort of control in a race? Like, whether it's a position or a score or checkpoints?
So in the rallies like this, you just have to hit the checkpoints within the time limit. And obviously, if you spend all your time getting crushed by
didn't work well
by giant zombie fruit, then you'll have less time to get there.
Yeah.
And in the battle mode, it's all about an overall score, which you get by killing people. There we go. Use the old grabinator again. And in the straightforward races, it's all about finishing as high as possible. Although it's quite forgiving. If you get a top 3, you'll usually unlock enough things to move on. You won't really get stuck at any point. So I'm probably going to make it, even though I haven't done particularly well.
I think it would be weird if a LittleBigPlanet game made you sort of suffer to progress. They generally
mercilessly unforgiving. Yeah.
Yeah. There's usually enough kind of stuff you get and gather as you play in the main game to let you sort of get more out of it.
You're not enjoying these, though. These donuts.
I'm terrible at driving games because I end up like flinching. Obviously you can't see this, but my head's sort of like turning and twitching every time we get near a corner or nearly get hit.
If I remember rightly, I'm definitely towards the end of the level now.
It's quite. I mean, so is this a very big level, or is it just going around in circles? And I'm
no,
not...
this I think unless I've doubled back on myself, I think this is all
like one playthrough.
just one place. Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
So yeah, it's nice. There's a nice sort of safari as well. I remember there were some crocodiles that you have to jump over, and you can sort of really hear them chomping away, like chattering as you go past. It's really nice. The sound design was really cool at that moment.
God, this level's huge.
Yeah. Oh,
I love these. So those ramps obviously fire you.
Yeah, and there's the chopper.
I wonder how easy it is to obviously if you don't get those ramps right and stuff, you're gonna have to. Does it? Can you remember? Does it let you know sort of where ramps land you and things like that, or does?
Not particularly.
You just have to play it and test it and.
Yeah, it's like I say, it is quite forgiving though. I mean, there was a point earlier on when I sort of only just registered that I'd hit a ramp and I was veering off well to the side.
Yeah.
Managed to get myself back on the track. So yeah, it is very forgiving. You barely ever have to brake. I forgot to actually do any of the power sliding stuff during that one. But do you want to take the helm?
Well, let's go back to the pod. Let's do a two-player.
Let's introduce a second little sackboy. I've got a businessman sackboy.
I've got.
You've got Mr.
Got default sackboy.
Original, ready salted sackboy.
Okay, I'm going to make a car quickly.
That was one.
I guess I've not got. Wow.
You've got all sorts. Yeah.
Into box. I'm quite like. Is that a kind of wipey out kind of thing?
Oh,
sort of a wipeout car.
Yeah.
Like that.
That's quite cool.
I think that's my car. Yes.
Okay.
Hang on.
Oh yeah, you can change its sort of configuration, turn it into a tank.
Yeah, I like tanks.
Tank with soda can wheels.
See panic buttons?
Panic buttons, yeah.
Yeah! It's a good description of my driving at the best of times. None of these seats look particularly comfortable.
Nothing says comfort like a pair of open teeth. You can't really see the seats. It's
no,
weird that you can customise them so much.
Definitely going for a
snail shell steering.
No, pull tab.
Oh right, that's really going to hurt. He's sitting on a pair of teeth and steering his cart with a bit of aluminium.
Suffers for his art. Let's see what the engine noids are like. Oh, hang on. How do I hear it?
It should just be when you move from engine to engine. You're not getting it. It might just be a problem at our end?
No, I can hear it. I just can't hear it over us. Oh, I'm going to have a robot. My God, there's loads!
Oh, I can hear it now. Yeah, you could really lose the minutes perusing the horn sounds.
Oh, epic.
Definitely epic.
Sorry, I could keep you entertained for hours.
I knew it would happen.
Sorry. Anyway.
Literally hours.
Literally. If you were to walk away, go and make some tea, come back, I'd still be sitting there giggling. Anyway, all right. Okay, so I've made my Incredi wheel machine thing.
Yeah.
My cards, chat, personal.
You can actually have a look through the sackboys. There's some quite nice.
Oh, there are the sackboys.
Yeah, some quite nice pre-made sackboys. You've got one made of bacon and eggs there.
Oh, I don't know. That looks like a Silent Hill monster. I think we should have a spaceman.
Oh, the Decepticon was a great one. It's a really good one.
God, there's loads.
Yeah, you can actually you can import your previous if you bought a load of costumes.
Oh, it's cross-platform, isn't it?
Yeah. So
okay, let's race.
Oh, I'm jealous now with my stupid orange flying saucer thing. Right, if you close your pop-it, and we'll head out into the. Oh, where should we go?
Let's go somewhere different.
So that wasn't an amazing one. The disco place was good. This is a giant space disco.
That's the best kind of disco.
So
I'm not sure anywhere called the Funk Hole.
The Funk Hole and beyond. This should.
So what's power slide again?
I think it's X. I didn't test it out before, but if you
hold it
down,
right? Because I was tapping it before.
Yeah, that should work. So this is your space disco. Oh, I'll pause it.
Sorry,
no, can't pause it. We're going.
Yep, we're going. Yes. Oh, I'm not. Why am I? What? Oh, I'm.
Is your R2 working?
All I seem to be doing is slapping if I...
Definitely using...
Oh, I'm on weird controls. I'm on next to accelerator or something.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Strange.
Well, might as well wait around for a little while.
There's a drift. Got a drift.
Oh god, I almost missed the old...
Yeah, I've got, oh dear.
Yeah, so it is actually...
What's Gravinator?
L1, sorry.
I
see
fall into my
abyss.
doom.
Yeah, so you hold down X, you might need to sort of steer against just... Oh dear. Oh, I've really messed that up. Fell back onto a previous bit of the track. Yeah, you need to hold it until it starts to glow. And...
Planets are friendly, right?
They're definitely not friendly.
Oh, was that a jump? That's not a jump. Oh, that was just not very good.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, have you tested out the power sliding there?
Yes, I've got the hand power sliding.
So have you done it until you get the gold? The wheels start flashing gold, and then you release, you get a little boost.
No. Woo! Swing. That's good. I like that.
So it really just feels like Little Big Planet physics rather than any any driving game physics, which is a plus. I think.
Oh good lord, that's not going to go well. Oh it did. No, it didn't.
Oh, this is a good bit. You've been in the disco tunnel yet?
I'm not sure.
You might be about to go in there.
I'm not going to make. Oh, I'm going to make that.
So this is actually another rally. So rather than doing laps of the
So this is like new stuff all the time. Let's explain why I'm crashing into everything. Oh boy.
We are absolutely pro at this, Leon.
Yeah. Well, I played the beta like, ooh, wow, this is a disco.
Yeah, there's your disco tunnel. Oh, you artfully avoided that star. I'm not going the wrong way. I can't possibly. No, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, when I played the beta a few months ago, this is the first time I've been back into it since, and I'm not, as anyone was watching, maybe watched me play Need for Speed the other day, I'm not very good at driving games. Better at shooting things.
I've played quite a lot of driving games, so this is quite embarrassing.
Oh. I can see what you mean about the handling. It's got that in the same way that Sackboy has that slightly kind of momentum-heavy kind of... inertia to him. It feels a bit like that's happening here.
Yeah, and when you start power sliding around, it feels roughly similar to when Sackboy's got hold of something from the platform. Yeah.
When you get it right, you've got it right, but there are times when you know you've just got it wrong and there's nothing you can do about it, which is I'm doing a lot here.
I think this is actually one of the last levels, so we've chosen a difficult one. It's normally a bit more forgiving and laid back than this, but
yeah.
Visually, this is pretty good.
It's lovely, yeah.
Oh, I'm on the disco. I'm on the outside of the disco tunnel. That was fun.
Oh, that was not.
Oh, I'm out of time.
Oh. Can you do stunts? Can you do stunts in the air? Can you do a little spinny?
Yeah, you can, I think you can. Do you want to try that one again, or do you want to do a different one?
Let's go somewhere else.
Okay. Let's go right back to the first planet to an easier one. So yeah, that was a little bit intense, but back in the first planet, it's just, well, it's a little bit more like my Interlagos GP circuit, basically. Okay.
What was the weird mud one just then?
Oh yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? It's that's chocolate.
Oh come on!
And there's a mouse who's being fed too much cake and chocolate. Do you want to investigate?
Yeah, let's go see Chocolate Mouse.
Right, so we need to go all the way back to Sugar Rush.
Obviously.
Worth mentioning that the soundtrack is really, really good in this.
They usually are. They find bands that you might not have heard of. I can't remember what the main theme they had for Little Big Planet 2 was brilliant. The rest of the band stuff wasn't so great, but that one song was excellent. Yeah,
they've usually picked a song that really goes with the track and just gives it a very distinct atmosphere. So I'm not entirely familiar with the story, can't quite remember it, but there's a rat, he eats too much cake and chocolate and things, you're going to sort it out by racing. There he is.
There he is.
Doesn't quite sound as much like a sim as the others like. So I guess the Horde have been stealing his cupcakes.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Fair enough.
Oh, here we go. This is more like it.
Oh man, I want the helicopter. Give me some bubbles.
Oh, I managed
Ooh, what's shoot?
Square. Definitely square.
Ah.
So the jam will kill you. So watch out for the jam. I've got a little fast forward which I'll use. Yeah, there's a lot of conveyor belts. You're in this sort of giant oven thing. Ah, the jam. Oh, the jam doesn't kill you. I think maybe it just slows you down.
Oh. Why are the cakes so dangerous?
So yeah, the chocolate on the side of the oh, screw that. Chocolate on the side of the road might slow you down as well.
Whoa, what did I just do then? What happened there?
I don't know what you did.
Pressed X and it all went, well, fast forwarded.
Oh, you would have had a little fast forward power up thing.
Okay, and that just leaps you forward. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so the guns are everything? Because I thought I was expecting to fire like a rocket or something.
No, they're everything, as you said. Oh, very dangerous cake.
Why am I so far behind everything?
That's alright. I'm only
Oh, cake.
exploding cakes.
Really, I've got to stop playing driving games online. I don't know if anyone saw the Need for Speed stream I did.
Watch out for those donuts, mate. Some donuts in the road.
I managed to do a crash so bad that one car took 10 seconds to come back out of the sky. I don't even know where it went, but the crash plays out, it recovers, I go to drive away, and then 10 seconds later a car just falls out of nowhere and smashes me dead in my tracks.
Yeah.
So I think Need for Speed Most Wanted, when I crashed so badly I broke the physics.
It's quite the achievement.
Yeah, so no wonder I'm sort of desperately skidding around at the back here.
Well, I've got no excuse. Although
Oh, for the...
I don't remember the rubber banding being quite so unforgiving in the single player. I think because we're together, it's just said, right, get on with it, guys. Fight it out amongst yourselves because they're, well, they've all finished. They've just might as well just fire those away. What's that?
Oh, that just wasn't very good on my part. Oh, there's nothing more embarrassing.
Oh, there you go, you got a little boost.
Oof. There's nothing more embarrassing than being so bad at a racing game that it won't even let you finish. The game gets bored of you and goes like, I've had enough. You got 10 seconds and I'm finishing this.
Well done, Hortrude. Maybe we should, excuse me, maybe we should take it back to the very first level. So, we got 93 new items just for doing that.
Well, that's bad.
So, yeah, I mean, presumably most of those will be when you're in build mode with the kind of things like the rockets and the gables that we put down on the track.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess if I spent, you know, a good few evenings on that Interlagos track, I could probably have it up to a decent extent. Maybe I'll put it up.
That's probably why. I mean, I've built a few things in, well, quite a few things in LittleBigPlanet, and it's the time, isn't it? If you've got like several evenings, days, weekends, or whatever, then you can achieve really incredible stuff. But sit down for like an evening and fiddle around for a couple of hours. You know, you have like half a dinosaur. Come back 6 months later and it's there with one little arm. Go, why don't you love me anymore? Why did you make me feel pain?
Well, you did force the dinosaur into the Interlagos GP circuit, so it'll be one lonely dinosaur. Right, this is the very first.
Yeah, she's from 2. I'm sure she's.
So, this is the Horde. We'll need to beat these guys, and I think we can beat them this time. Now, I think, despite our slightly dilapidated vehicles,
Right, I've got a jetpad spaceship on tracks.
I've got a grapefruit flying saucer with wagon wheels.
Yeah.
Toweled wagon wheels.
These they're mainly they look like they're all LittleBigPlanet.
Oh, this isn't even a race. This is a battle mode.
Well, that's why I was quite good at hitting things last time. So.
Okay. Well, this should help. So you need to grab those weapons, fire them off with square. Avoid being hit. That's the gist.
Okay. I will now shoot things.
I think I've got something. Oh no.
Oh, I just shot you.
You got homing missile there the best time as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you were the first thing in front of me. So.
Yeah, I'm just following you around as well. I don't want to.
Oh, ow! You little
start vendetta.
Ooh, I'm in here. All right.
Where is everyone? There we go. Player 2. It's you again.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Stop getting in front of me when I've got guns. Oh, I've got no guns now.
Right. I think I've got a homing missile.
Oh, word reverse. Who set these controls up?
Not me.
I've gone onto pad 2 and the controls are completely different to what they were on pad 1.
Oh, I don't know how Sir Haldemar got away with that. I've got another homing one. Perfect. Great.
Ooh, what was that? Very briefly.
What did he have?
I don't know, just a big rocket appeared on my back of my car.
Oh, maybe it was... so if you already have a weapon and a rocket's, you know, sort of looming up behind you like that, wait till it turns into a shield and then press backwards and fire, and then that'll counter.
Wow.
So, yeah, you need to do that quite a lot.
I think I like the sound of countering in a racing game, especially considering I'm having so much trouble with basic cornering.
I just did it then.
Oh god, so you do get a bit of time, a bit of warning.
Yeah, yeah. It's not like Tekken sort of levels of timing and precision.
3-frame buffer.
So I'm dead last. You're in the old 7th.
Oh, I'm not last.
Yeah. Although it's pretty close. We just need to kill a few more people, I think.
I can't even get a thing. I can't even pick anything up. Stop doing that to me, you bastards.
I've absolutely wasted it.
There we go. I made something dead.
Nice one. Right.
Oh, get off the thing.
Really sorry. I mean, messed up perfect. I wasted it. I think. Yeah, I wasted it. Oh no, I didn't. I hit Sir Horde a lot. I wonder if this is Crystal Castles in the soundtrack. It sounds like a sort of slightly more upbeat version of Crystal Castles.
Take that.
Oh, I forgot to counter.
Oh, we clicked it.
I think it's actually pretty close, you know, if we just...
Oh, ow.
2-hit streak. That's what it's about.
Someone did something for someone.
We failed to win. But, you know, it was fairly close, look at that. Apart from... we were 4 behind.
It's fairly close, you know, we were the last 2 slots out of 8.
Yeah. Well, I think maybe the difficulty changes a little bit with 2 players, you know, because it was slightly easier in the battle modes.
I think I'm just not very good.
You know, don't sell yourself short. It was a tough old race.
It's a shame we can't get the debug online, because there's been some great stuff as well people have been making. There's a story on like people made like a first-person shooter.
Yeah, I saw that in action a couple of months ago. It looks like, you know, like sort of 2 or 3 generations ago quality shooter.
Yeah,
it looks all right. I played a sort of top-down Godzilla stomping all over everything game as well.
How did that work?
Well, I don't know. From a build mode perspective, I don't know how it worked, but it was pretty clever. In fact, there's a few. I wonder if I can find there are.
Are there any like those little challenge? Because obviously in the main game you used to have the plot, and then there'd be little side branch challenge things.
Yeah, well, you can sort of see here. This is how it's working as well. I'm gonna try to find. Is it this one? Yeah, there's definitely. Oh, there we go. Ride scroller. So this is a side-scrolling. It's actually pretty tricky.
Oh, I do have to drop out there.
Oh, looks like you do.
Oh. You just wait. I like the. I'm not going to see the face when he. Can you come away from the controls a sec?
Yeah.
I like the face when you.
Yeah, he looks pretty sad when he's kicked out.
When you pull out. Turn off the controller. Oh.
Oh, my guy's devastated as well.
Sorry.
What's wrong with him?
Right. Okay. Yeah. So side scroller.
Yeah. This is another highlight. If I can find it again. So up there.
Top. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you'll see in a minute, you just kind of going along in one direction, just accelerating and braking and jumping, and it really does demand quite the well-timed jump.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a pretty good level of variation into it as well.
So can you do any sort of flying? You couldn't make like a side scroller shooter. You always sort of stuck to the ground.
No, because actually I've seen like a Desert Strike style helicopter shooter as well. So
nice.
I think you can make a flying game.
Okay.
So yeah, I think these serve as much as of inspiration for the high-level creators as much as anything else, just to show what's possible.
Yeah, because I mean, most of all this stuff is built with the in-game tools.
Yeah. Right. Let's try to remember how not to suck at this.
Yeah.
I'm just nailing that. Oh yeah. I remember it being quite a lot harder than it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, these things will kill you. So
yeah. Look, they've made nice electricity effects. I can't believe I'm being this geeky, but
yeah, it's a nice looking game.
Because I mean, obviously, this is United Front, not Media Molecule, but
they might have had some involvement.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the comparison visually is incredible. That electrical effect, probably the only thing I've seen that looks different. Otherwise, it's hard to believe this wasn't Media Molecule like all over it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're quite in a way, but Media Molecule. Sorry.
So this is where it starts to get hard now.
United Front are an interesting studio because they obviously made Mod Nation Racers, which is obviously I think why they got this, but they've also done Sleeping Dogs. You can't get sort of two completely more different games than sort of a couple of really cartoony kart races.
Oh, that's great.
But shoot them, I guess, and and a sort of a GTA-like kind of open world crime event thing.
Yeah, it's a funny one. Ironically, I thought the driving was one of the weaker elements of Sleeping Dogs. And that was a very strong game. You think they'd absolutely nail that, but there we go.
That's what you want to be doing.
Onwards.
Upwards.
Oh, that's the big balloon. That's really nice.
Oh! Whoa!
Oh, I got stuck on that. Oh, I got stuck on that jump for ages before.
So you're making this look a lot easier than I suspect it might be, because I
It's pretty tough.
Oh, grabbing out of time. See, if you'd have told me it made like the Grabinator work in a racing game, I'd been like, what? How?
Yeah, and it's actually very satisfying as well. Oh, that was just brilliant.
The old.
Oh, I just forgot to shoot it after all that jumping. I went straight into it. Oh, it's gone now. Brilliant.
No, that's adjustable difficulty then.
Oh, I didn't need to jump. There's a flag right there. Oh man. Alright, well if I just keep getting stuck on this, so it's probably time to move on.
No, you're going to do it. You're going to do it.
Losing the confidence.
You're going to do it.
I like the little computer ports everywhere. Of course. I'm really going to rue that first run where I just squandered my progress. Okay. Maybe we should look at something else. I don't know. Plenty of other stuff going on in Little Big Planet. I'll literally try one more time. Otherwise, I'll be here for. Okay, that's it. That's it. I encourage people to try that level. That's very fun.
Got any other sort of different sort of bits?
There are a few. That's the one that really sticks out. But yeah, I mean, really, it's up to the sort of high-end builders now to sort of take that tool set and see how far they can go with it.
I love the idea that there are high-end builders. The idea that sort of the little people will just sort of mash together kind of big velvet cocks with sort of dinosaurs stuck in the end, and there's your track. Race it.
Yeah, or they'll make a cat-candid version of the Interlagos GP circuit, with a gigantic triangular building in it.
I will be interested to see how much like new stuff they. Oh, sorry, not new stuff, but what sort of stuff they can make, because you've got all the switches and the bits and the pieces, and so people have already made first-person shooters and all sorts of odd little, almost like workarounds, like you're kind of almost abusing the materials and the equipment you have to create something that wasn't expected. I wonder if you will see versions of Tetris and calculators and pianos and all the stuff we had before
Yeah, I think that's one of its saving graces, really, is that it might not absolutely excel as a racer, but just in terms of what it offers, for creators, then it's probably going to be a community that's still churning out really good material in a year or 2 years from now. So this is another one of the slight oddities. You're collecting eggs from a giant dinosaur thing, dragon maybe, and then putting them in a target. Again, it's like just a little mini game. It ties into the story quite nicely somehow.
So are we grabbinating or rabbing?
It's you grab it, and then chucking them, and then that's that. So over there's a dragon. He's going to be firing things at me.
So are they his eggs?
They're his eggs, yeah, I think so.
It's not helping much, is it?
Well, there's a very good reason why we're stealing these eggs. I can't remember exactly why.
It's a very good reason.
It ties into the story pretty well. Makes perfect sense. Oh, and a lot of satisfying bubbles to pick up as well.
I love that little popping noise.
Yeah.
One of my favourites is the old game, the old game, the other game, you get that perfect little run and you just get a
Right.
Whoa!
So even just touching that guy is not good news.
So let's not touch it. Oh, there's a lot of eggs over there.
Yeah, I don't know how many you need to do, but it's probably more than will be entertaining to watch. We'll just do a few. And there's that noise. Yeah. So, oh dear. Ignore this.
What have you done?
I've broken it. Breaking the game. It's a good a time as any to stop that little icon.
Cool.
Yeah, so I guess
So anyways, the review is on the site. Let us know what you think in the comments thread. We shall speak to you guys later.
Cheers, guys.
I'm waving at the microphone.
Yeah, I just gave a thumbs up.